Fast channel. Time to do a quick KnivesFAST LivesFAST on this lovely Wednesday afternoon. And so we're going to jump in here and do that. So as you come in, make sure you like and comment and subscribe and hit that notification bell all, because we're going to have some fun and we're going to talk about knives and we're going to goof off and all that stuff. So come on in and let's get started. I'm watching airplanes take off right now. Does anybody else like airplane streams? There's the San Diego airport on Airline Videos Live with their plane taking off. So that's over here, and I'm watching that. I hope. By the way, San Diego's runway apparently is really short. Watch this. So he's going to take off right about there, and that's all that's left. And that's not even a big plane. That's not a big plane. Yeah. So yep. There's not a lot of extra runway there. So that's kind of fun. But let's jump in and do this here. KnivesFAST LivesFAST. So we got Michael McCoy. What's up, dude? We're watching planes. I always watch planes in Asho. Hello, Asho. Hello, Clint Crosby. What's going on? Good to see you. All right, and Anasso, it looks like you're slacking. It looks like Michael McCoy is number 1, and Clint is number 2, and Anasso isn't even number 3. I'm not sure what's happening here. You need to work a little harder, my friend. Scott was on first? Scott who? Oh, gosh, is he really? Look, here's the thing. I can't keep track of when everybody else is live. This is when I have to do a stream. So whoever comes here will come here, and whoever doesn't, we'll go over to Scott. Hello, Grandpa. Good to see you. All right, in just a moment here, we'll get a couple more people in here. Now we got 9 people in here. That's a good start. Let's do that. So first, my pocket check is changing. As a matter of fact, I need another knife because I did a review earlier of the Vosteed Croc, and it's already in a box ready to go out to the next reviewer. But this is the Kubi Tempest designed Supercell, which I just think is a fantastic knife. Kubi did a really good job. And after all the fun we had on the Cooks Fast stream, right. You gotta love those. It's the part where I totally ignore you guys. That's the first one. Second knife on me today is the NAFS Lander 4 Sheep's Footy Fixed Blade. And then what we had was the Vosteed Croc. Let's see, what can we substitute? Do I even have anything else? Those, I'm going to carry one of those tomorrow. Let's just get something in. Let's see what's in here. We'll just get us another Tempest. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get a what color is everything I got? I got silver. So we'll get let's go with the Mini Fractus in the silver and 80s camo carbon. That's what we'll do. We'll add that back in here. Hello, Kevin Smith. Hello, Tim B. Now, I have something important to say. I love Tim B's opinions on knives. I was joking with Tim earlier today, and I stepped on his toes, and I was not meaning to do that. I love Tim. All right, Cat Scratch, what's up? What's up? Good to see you, Sean. What's going on? Now, we just got an interesting box in, and if you look at this box, it looks like a fixed blade, right? Nice long box. But if you look here, it says Lothar Pocket Folding Knife. But then when you open it up, it's definitely not a folding knife. So I need to look up. I'm going to go look. Where's my other laptop? I got too many laptops. I'm going to go look and see if Lothar, they asked me a while back if they could send this. I don't remember, though. Oh, you know what? It might have been on Instagram. So I don't think I'll be able to look it up right now. Let's just go over here and type in Lothar and see. So I don't know what this is called or what it costs or what it is or anything. Working from home and listening, there you go. Maybe. No. All right. Well, let's just go Lothar fixed blade. And let's see if we can find it. Lothar fixed blade knife on Amazon. Ooh, they got some really interesting ones. Is it? No, it's not that. Give me a second, guys. We're going to find this guy. There it is. So it's called the Lothar Fox, and it is $39 with D2 steel. This just came in the mailbox just a few minutes ago. It does have a chain, but gosh, I don't know about you guys. That's a bit big for a neck knife for me. So we're just going to take this off like right now because I know I'm not carrying it as a neck knife. However, unlike a lot of other Chinese companies, Lothar seems to get something important. We have a clip that would be perfect like this for scout carry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very, very nice, Lothar. I like it. I will not be carrying it around my neck. I can absolutely guarantee. So $39 for D2 steel. And here's what she looks like. Has a really nice thumb ramp. Black blade. Oil all over the blade. It's called the Fox. It's even on the blade. But I like that shape. What do you guys think of that shape? It is a little recurvy, which is interesting. Really nice and thin in the hand. Very easy to carry. Hey, Goon Docs. What's up? Oh, God. All right, Tim, we need to move on. We need to move on. You're not going to upset me. You may give your opinion all day long and twice on Wednesday, since it's Wednesday. But yeah, I mean, again, it's pretty cool, very cheap. So people are always asking me to do more budgety stuff. I got harassed the other day by somebody who thought it was evil of me, not just wrong, but evil of me to say that a $98 knife was a budget knife. How dare I? I am a turd wagon. I will never do said thing again. The gold hardware makes it what? Blingier. Yeah, it is kind of blingy. Yep. Pretty cool. Really, really light. This is extremely light. Nice sheath. Again, as everybody's been saying lately, it'd be nice as a taco. But yeah, not bad. All right, put that in there we go. Yeah, there you go, Cat Scratch. Yeah, I wasn't going to tell him that. But yeah, I'm an evil person. No one could possibly consider a $98 knife a budget knife. How dare you? Who would consider a $98? I don't ever buy a knife above $30. Uh-oh, this one's $38. So I better be careful because that guy's going to come after me. Probably the same guy who told me he had a Gerber pear frame and he loved it, but then he bought a Gerber ripstop and loved it even more. Oh gosh, the ripstop is like the worst knife. Oh gosh, Goondocks, I don't bully anybody. Ugh. Now there's a plane landing, an Alaska airplane. Very nice. I'm not a bully. Needs to find a job. That is still funny. But yeah, so that's the Lothar Fox. I don't know. What do you guys think of the Fox? Yes, Timby, I want to know your opinion. What do you guys think of the Lothar Fox? Really interesting shape. Yuzzer. That just got here. I did get some knives reviewed earlier today and on the way out, so that's good. Don't. Y'all be nice now. Now, here's one I haven't shown very much. This is a recoil lock from Artisan in G10 and black coated blade. This is the Simoon or Simoon or some kind of moon. It's supposed to be good for you. Hello, Syed Rahman. Rahman, yeah. Hello. Yeah, I agree, Michael. But this is the Simoon in the recoil lock from Artisan. You can see there. Yeah, the blade is crazy looking. It's a scimitar, basically, is what it looks like. But yeah, really interesting. Whoops. Wicked looking blade for sure. I'm assuming this is going to be a fantastic cutter. Now, let me bring something else up. How many people in the chat have ever used ARR PM9 steel, and what do you think of it? My use of ARR PM9 has been good. I've never noticed ARR PM9, quote, dulling very, very quickly. But I have had now 3 people in my comments talking about ARR PM9 is garbage. It dulls extremely fast, does take a wicked edge, does sharpen easily, but now have any of you had that experience? I've had ARR PM9 go and go and go. So I don't know. Is the clip adjustable? What do you mean by adjustable? I don't know what you mean by adjustable. No. It's reversible, but it's not. Hey, what's up, Rory? I agree, Kevin. So it's just funny how there's these snobs out here that go crazy. Okay, Tim's had some dulling with it. Good to hear, Tim. Well, maybe it's just they don't do their heat treat evenly. I had some dulling with it. Just staying here. I'm out doing yard work still. You started up and Aries started up, so howdy. Yeah, you're good. You're good. I mean, people can go to Aries or they can come here. This is when I could do a stream tonight, so that's what I'm doing. Me either, Clint. Oh, a Feldspar. Okay, so an older RPM9. Still shouldn't. I don't know. I haven't had that. I've never had a problem with it. Takes a good edge. Doesn't dull any faster than 154. Gotcha. Ooh, that's not good, Tim. Yikes. Honestly, I haven't used mine enough to notice it as I swap from one night. Yeah, I mean, I hear that, but I do testing and reviews all the time and cut and cut and cut. I look at my knives and grab one to use and abuse to see how it works. I know I have some. Okay, a turd wagon, yeah. You know all about them turd wagons, don't you? Let's just cut with this Simoon a little bit. Ooh, maybe it is garbage. Nah, there we go. Come on, maybe not. Yeah, maybe it's just a spot. There we go. I think it's just me. I don't know. That's grabbing. That's weird. It is definitely grabbing. So where's the other one? Here's the other one. Let's see how the other one cuts. Where's some? I don't have any more paper. Here's cardboard. Yeah, weird. Yeah, but it's sharp. It's definitely, it's sharp. I don't know. That's strange. Strange. But I've never had an issue with it at all. But they pump the knives out, that's for sure. Tom, what's going on, man? But yeah, looks really cool. Looks really cool. By the way, Tim B pointed out something very important earlier, which Tim does very often. This is the D. Sharon design or Derek Sharon KB Folklore. And these just went on sale a little bit earlier on White Mountain Knives. And you can get 10% off with my code KnivesFAST at White Mountain Knives. Super, super nice. No, I mean the ARSF2 has been great. We're talking about ARRPM9. Thank you, Tim. Tim's the man. Hey, Matt Maurer. Yeah, no, the compound is very nice and it is super slicey. And a lot of people noticed yesterday when I stump stuck this, it went in deep. It went in very deep. I thought that was interesting. It means with this with the swedge, it gives it this really cool penetrating action on it that is really nice. So again, wow, the KB Knives Folklore on sale at White Mountain Knives. Code KnivesFAST gets you 10% off. Snap. It has some super snap to it. On the Simoon, I don't know the answer why they would do that. I mean, I guess people want more stuff to fidget with. You don't need both. I agree. They operate the same way, though. So if they're tied together, which they are, you can see when you pull one, you're pulling the other. So why not? I don't know. Uncle Cal, hello. Hey, Dan Stan. Good to see you. 30 people in here and 13 likes. I'll take that. Definitely hit that like button if you have not yet. I appreciate you guys doing that. I got to put my finger brace on for a minute. Justin said he added hundreds of products to the Knife Vault sales section on White Mountain. Code KnivesFAST for an extra 10%. Anything, Tim, that you noticed that looked really attractive in there? Anything we should go check out? Let me know. Hey, Freak Show, what's up? Hey, I'm on the edge. Good to see you. Hey, hello, Zang. I don't know how to pronounce that, but hello there. I'm a goofball who mispronounces things constantly, so that's what we do. Has that real steel all G10 Luna Slippy for under 30. Okay. That's a great deal. And if you can get 10% on top of that, that is, Asian G. I got you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, that's a great deal. The Luna is a great little slip joint. Jason Beecher, hello, sir. Good to see you. What's up? I already said hi to you, Uncle Cal, but what's up again? Anyway, it's all good. I'm tired, dude. Okay, so here comes a pretty ginormous plane. San Diego's runway is very short. I think that's a A3. No, that is a Boeing. That's a 7. I don't know what that is. But anyway, it's a huge plane. So I guess they launch planes every day from this airport. But man, it is a short runway. But good to see you, definitely, everybody. I need to stop talking about planes and talk about knives. Sorry about that. I get distracted very easily if you haven't noticed that before. Now, we are over 35,100. We're like at 35,150 on the sub count, which is awesome. Means we're still growing a little bit. And I'm still putting in the work. We're just over 600,000 views away from 20 million views over the 10-year life of the channel. Now, I want to talk about something. Boy, I don't know. I'm in a mood today. Don't get me going. Hey, Anthony, what's up? That section has a 20% off code close. Okay, that works. 20%, even better. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Tim. Check out that, guys. That's really good. C-130? No. It's not a C-130. It's a big airliner. It's a Japan Airlines, like a cargo plane, I think. But look, he's going to take, I guarantee you, he won't take off till right about these heavy dotted lines down there. That's where he's going to take off. Where the lines are not worn out. Yeah, he's getting a little earlier, really. He's off with like about 100 feet of runway left. Jeez, old poo-poo. That is insane. Okay, so I want to make a comment, and this is not meant negative in any way, and it wasn't meant negative towards me. Oh, wow. Makes the Concept Integra around $41. That's good. Hey, Jesse. So last night, I scooted into Tri-States Live because I wanted to give him a super chat and tell him congrats on 20,000 subs. So I go in there. I didn't have but about 2 minutes, but I ended up staying 5 minutes. So I really had 5. And I went in there and I gave him a $5 super chat and said, congrats. And he immediately just goes, hey, Casey, what in the world are you doing? How are you growing so well? And I'm like, I've had some videos do good. And he goes, no, I was looking at your channel earlier today and you've got 9,100 uploads. How does anybody do that? And I said, well, in fairness, Scab has almost 11,000. He said 10,000 and some change. He's way above me. And you know, I'm not the only one doing a ton of videos out here. And I'm like, and I've been doing this for 10 years. I just want to point out, I've been doing this at a very high volume level for a long time. Now, the first 3.5 years of the channel, I was not uploading a whole lot. I think I had less than 100 uploads in the first 3.5 to 4 years. In the past 6 years, the lion's share of that 9,100 has happened. And so it's lives, it's shorts, it's full-length videos, it's everything. And if anybody wants to grow your channel, okay, this is not meant as a gripe to anybody. And by the way, Tri-State's only been doing it for 3 or 4 years, and he's got 20,000 subs. Good for him. That's awesome. Hey, Kevin Williams. So the reason I brought it up is I wanted to say to any of you with smaller channels, because I always have people in here with smaller channels, and they always ask me, what do I do to grow? And the answer is always the same. Put in the work, do the volume. And that's literally how this works. It just is. I tried that code on a Roboto. Didn't work. Is that in the vault section? Plutipode? Tim, little help. So that's literally what I would say. If you're a smaller channel and you want to grow, it's not that difficult to figure out. It's hard to commit and do. Somebody said to me, David from Blade Banter, said to me early on when I was trying to grow the channel, he said, just be consistent. I don't care what you have to do. You got to upload something every day. Now that started as a lot of top 3 this, top 5 that, top 6, because I didn't have a lot of knives coming in. Nowadays, I have a lot more new stuff coming in, and I focus on that. And I do a lot of shorts and that kind of thing. So I think it's important to just remember that everybody, and I don't have a magic recipe, and there are a lot of people that are growing a lot the chat is stuck again. Hold on. There are a lot of people that are growing a lot faster than I am. A whole lot of people. From small. I mean, look at what JD for EDC is doing. Go ask him for help. That guy is killing it. There is one Roboto in the sale. I tried and it seemed to work. Gotcha. And then Plinipote said he figured it out. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. If you want to do a YouTube channel, anybody can do it. You just have to work. And that's how I'm wired, guys. If I do anything, I do it at 110%. It's just how I do it. Oh, gosh, Keith. 27 left? Does your little device kind of map it out and tell you how long it thinks it'll take to deliver those? Like driving and all that? Does it tell you that? Hey, Fred, what's going on, dude? Fred, if you didn't notice, I dropped the Poikilo video of the knives you sent me yesterday, and they just commented on the video and gave some more details, which, you know, mine was kind of a quick overview. It wasn't like a full dive into everything, and so it's nice that they gave some more hefty. Now, what I wish is that everybody would put the stuff that they just dropped in my chat in their specs of the knife. It would be so much better. The more information you can give me on your website, the better it is. On the phone with Brian, he said for me to tell you that you're not growing as fast because you're eating healthy. Tell him thanks, Brian. Hey, Dang Ross, what's up? Last night's dinner was not healthy, and we are eating leftovers tonight. So there you go. I have been around today, so I did not see the video. Yeah, it was yesterday, Fred. Oh, I haven't been around today. Gotcha. You guys are hilarious. Oh, man, I am so thirsty, and I'm almost out of water. So I gotta have to go just so I can. Yes, they did not set. No. I'm not fussing at you, Fred. I'm saying they're on their website. They should have more info on there. Yeah, I gave them that. I did. Hey, the more info you can provide me, the better. Basically what I'm talking about is, and you know what, Fred, you may have mentioned this to me now that I'm about to say it. But I didn't say in the video that they have phosphor bronze washers. I did say I thought they were on washers, I think. And they quickly pointed out at the top of the comment, they are on PB washers. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's nice. But it is what it is. I'm not fussing at anybody, Tim. Guys, Tim's picking at me today because I picked at him one time. My belt is too tight. It's about to choke me. There we go. All companies, yeah, no, I agree. It's all of them. I had this conversation with Tor and Scallywag. Holy nothing. I mean, come on, give me some info. And then the worst. Oh, Fred, have a good day, dude. Yeah, there you go, Fred. They're definitely very smooth. The worst ones are when you go to Amazon knives. There's never any specs on an Amazon knife that are worth having at all. Okay, sorry. I thought this plane was going to crash, but it definitely did not. Wow, that was wild. But anyway, Steve L., what's going on? Reba is bad. No, I agree, Kelly. It's never right. Never right. Nobody takes the time on Amazon to get that straight. So there's 46 people in here and 23 likes. How about some more of you folks hit that thumbs up for me? I would really appreciate that. I'm going to shut down my work computer because I'm like done with it. I don't want to see it anymore. And I'm done. They can talk to me tomorrow. Although my email comes up on my phone, and so does Teams and everything else. So going to get cleaned up. Catch y'all in a bit. There you go, Ross. Yep. But I hope everybody is having a decent day. I know Wednesday's only the halfway point. So, no, I didn't fall. I was just half sitting like this. But it's not comfortable, so we won't do that. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing well. Now we have more knives on the way, and I still have a few from Lefty. I will be carrying. I haven't carried one of these Dashkoff knives yet, so I'll be carrying one of those tomorrow. Just a Dashkoff Stinger. I think I'm carrying this one tomorrow because it kind of matches some of the rest that I'm carrying, and we'll be going from there. Really cool. Normal day here. There you go, Uncle Cow. Very cool. I mean, that is that's good that it's normal. That means there's nothing bad. So that's good. But yeah, we got some more stuff coming for sure. I'm excited. I do have a new flashlight on the way from Olight, which tells me there may be a sale coming up, but they haven't given me the details yet. No, I can't tell you what it is. I'm not allowed to talk about it yet, but I'm excited about what's coming in. There's Titanium Justin. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Jim Miller, Yeah, I know Scott's on. There's I didn't know when I went live, but I know now. It is what it is. Channel hit 250 subs, then lost two after a couple days. Yeah, I lose subs all the time. So Kelly, you just got to kind of get used to the wave. Unfortunately, I know it'd be nice if there was a better answer to that. There's not, and it's. Oh, thank you, Justin. And it's harder for a small channel. I can double band just fine. Ah, there you go. Good for you, sir. That's funny. And Tim's here as well. Tim's salty with me today, but he can still ban people if need be. Now, another two. I want to talk about two more knives, and then we're going to wrap this up. I didn't get around to these reviews today because, I have to work. I can't get everything done in one day. These will be done on Friday. Come on. I'm still struggling with this one a little bit. This is the Shark Lock Arcade Pro from Flightanium. Now, something I did not realize until today. So, I'm going to where's that box? Where is the box? What did I do with it? There it is. So, here's what's interesting. I did not realize this because I went on the website, and this is not what I saw. I don't see an option for a purple version, okay? I do not on the website. If you go to the website, it looks like plain tie or black tie, I think. Yes, Kelly, do one short a day. Just start with one. If it works, do a couple. It's hard to come up with content. It's very hard to come up with shorts. Some days I come up with really creative ones that do well. Some days they're just filling a spot and they're not that great. So just be consistent about it. So what's cool is they do actually come plain, and then you can get all this extra stuff. So for example, these are the original inlays for this knife, and Lefty switched them out. So this is the original plain tie inlay. So you've got basically a titanium knife with a plain titanium inlay. Okay, this guy right here. And then you can switch to purple. Same thing. Everything on here. There's a clip in here that's plain. There was a purple clip, obviously. There are purple, is that thumb studs? Yep, they were purple thumb studs and purple barrel spacers, or normal barrel spacers, I guess, which is weird because this actually has a big back spacer. So I think these are barrels, it looks like. So you can kind of do your own build on this knife. No, these are, what is that? Oh, that's the pivot. No, what is it? It's not the pivot. It's not barrels. I don't know. But anyway, you can build this out with other parts, which I think is really cool. So we'll be doing a full video on that, kind of trying to explain that a little bit. Yeah. Man. Whew. Yeah, just Kelly, if you have a Gerber pear frame, just do a video on a Gerber pear frame and tell people that you're ashamed to own it, and you will get slammed. That is one of the most commented on videos I've ever had. People love the Gerber flipping pear frame. They love that knife. I don't get it. Now, today we had a guy surprise me even more. I love my Gerber pear frame, and I replaced it in my EDC rotation when I bought a Gerber ripstop. What? You mean the Gerber rip your finger off stop? Wow. So I didn't take anything that guy had to say to heart, because I would never take anything to heart from somebody that likes a Gerber ripstop. The pear frame, okay, I see it. I see you can like it. Hello, Robert. Kelly, you should do some on paracord too. I think people would love that, like shorts on that. Yeah, I don't get it, Jim. I was just like, what in the world? You like the ripstop? Okay. Then we have another version. I've shown this one other time. This is let's see. Yep. This is the Pharaoh Monster Spectrum. There's a bunch of versions of this knife. A bunch. A huge bunch of versions of that knife. So check them out. This is one of the best Axis knives for deployment ever. It's right up there at the top. Hey, Emanon, I'm not familiar with the Gerber Guardian. Sounds good. But yeah, very cool knife. So the Spectrum to me is just a very polished design. And it just looks really cool. I like it. So that's basically all I had for this stream. We're at 36 minutes in, so we are going to wrap it up fairly soon. I love that knife. I got a variation, and very happy with it. Which one did you? Oh, you got this variation. Nice. Very nice, Kelly. That is super cool. Well, I'm going to go get ready to eat something, and we're going to wrap this up. Now, there are going to be other live streams pop up tonight. Hey, Top Dog, I can hang out for a couple more minutes if you'd like. Sorry, I've been on here for 37 minutes. I'm guessing it's old school now. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the Gerber Guardian, so Gerber Guardian. Now, I do have exciting announcement to make. All of those of you who have been ragging on me to do a slip joint design, I now have 2 drawn out. I'm already talking to a company about doing prototypes of one of those for Tempest to do as a production down the road. And I'm talking to them about possibly picking up the second one as a collaboration knife. So we'll see what comes out of that. I still got some work to do on the designs, but I got some really good feedback from a couple of slip jointy friends today. So I'll be working on that. And one of them I've said 100 times before. I have a slip joint design stuck in my head. I have cheese stuffed shells. Woo! I'm coming, Kelly. That sounds awesome. There is a slip joint design I've had in my head for a long time, and I have not been able to get it to look when I draw it like what it looks like in my head. And so I tear the paper up and throw it away in frustration. This morning I had it bugging me, and I just sat and drew, and it came out exactly how it looks in my head. So we'll see if it actually stays that way once it gets to CAD and all that. But I am super excited. And just so you know, the one I'm working on the most is called the Tempest Breezy. I had to give it because if you see the design, you'll know. And I'll explain it when I launch the knife. I'll explain why I named it that. I'm not gonna do that yet, but I think it's pretty cool. Okay, sorry about that. This was falling off the table, and I need it for work. So put that back over here in my notebook. Nice, very cool, Top Dog. Homemade food. I miss it so much. I bet you do, brother. I'm sorry. Yep. Those, it can be tough, man. I'm sorry. All right. Well, I'm tired, and I'm going to wrap it up. It's been a long day, and I'm a little bit hungry, but not terribly hungry. But we're going to get us some foods, and I hope everybody has a good day. Now, yeah, Michael, I'm excited about both of the slip joint designs, but one a little bit more than the other. But other people, really important, good people disagree with me on which one is better. So I love you, Tim. Oh, jeez. Nice. So we'll keep working on them, and we'll get them going. And we've got a bunch more collaboration knives that are coming soon. It is so hard to get updates on this stuff. I don't know when they'll be coming, but I'm working. We got some progress towards the tornado in the last few days. Oh, and we should be seeing the new Tempest and KnivesFAST hats in the next few weeks. There was a delay, and they're apologizing, and they should be on the way very soon. Yeah, there you go. The best guy agreed. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here before I start trouble. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. To all guys, I appreciate you. I thank you for who you are and for being here and being a part of this stream, each and every one of you. Thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel. See you later. Bye-bye.